Hey everybody, this is Shane Kipper, day 12 of my 90-day video blog challenge series. Today is about personal growth. And to me, what personal growth really means to me is having a goal, having a chief aim that really gets you up every morning and has you hungry to give every day everything that you got. Okay? There's two types of goals. There's goals where you are telling yourself, oh yeah, I want this, I want that. And then there's goals where you have them written down, specified as to what you want, why you want it, how you're going to get it. The first way of goals is you're never going to achieve any of those goals. There's no reason behind those goals as to why you should achieve those goals. Those type of goals will never drive you to take the next step or do whatever it takes. Writing down your goals every day, breaking them down by health, wealth, relationships, personal growth, and spirituality actually shows you exactly what you want in each category. These are the 5 categories of goals that, they each work hand in hand with each other. So you got to be constantly growing in each of those categories. This is actually in order of my most importance. So, ask yourself, what do you really want with health? In health, I want to be 185 pounds. Right now, I weigh 193. I've actually lost 11 pounds in about 11 days, so a pound a day. And so, just imagine what I can do in 90 days. And I know you can too. So in wealth as well, I want to long-term be at a point where I'm making $52 million a year. That's $1 million a week. Okay, I want to have 3 streams of income. I want to be where in my family, anybody in my family, if they ever need something, especially my children or my future wife, if they ever need anything, I want to be able to say, yeah, here's my card, go get it. I never want to have to tell my children no. Okay? I want them to grow up having whatever they want in their life, as well as hopefully, as they grow up, end up taking over their father's business. I want my family to be proud of me. Okay? And then in relationships, this is a big one that I've been talking to you about recently is, I want to be confident and charismatic talking to women. I never want any doubt when it comes to if I can talk to a girl or, be in a relationship with a certain woman of my dreams, stuff like that, as well as in family relationships. I want my relationships to be so strong to where whatever they need, or if they have any questions or advice, or they just need me to be there, they can always call on me. I want to be the first person that they call. Okay, as well as them being there for me. I know that they're already there for me if I need anything. But I want to get to the point where our relationships are inseparable. Okay, it's a work in progress, but it's getting better. And personal growth, that's today, of course. Goals and reading. Okay, I read books every day. The book I'm reading right now is called The Game. It's pertaining to relationships, but it's also personally growing me. You know what I mean? Because in high school I never used to read. I hated it. I'd read Spark Notes. Okay, if that kind of gives you an idea of what I really did in high school, and I kind of went through the motions and passed. But I never really paid attention in high school. So, reading for me was never anything that I like to do. I recently picked it up. You got to find the right books that pertain to your field or what you want to grow in. Just reading Harry Potter books and stuff like that, that's good. You're learning stuff. You're learning how to become more fluent in reading and stuff like that, which is great. But for me, I'm looking for personal development books to where what I'm reading, I'm learning that I can implement into my life. I can't cast spells and, do wizardly stuff when I read books like that. So I stay away from books like that. And in personal growth, I'm starting a new training. It's actually called Tony Robbins. It's by Tony Robbins. It's actually a 30-day training where you go step by step, and it's an audio where you just listen to what he has to say to learn. You take notes, and then at the end of the day, at the end of the lesson, he has a worksheet for you to fill out. That way you can start thinking about what he talked about and implement it into your life. I've actually just finished it, but I want to start it over so I really can permanently burn that into my mind so it becomes second nature. Okay, that's personal growth. Spirituality. Yesterday was spirituality. What I kind of talked about was meditation. I want to be completely in tune with the universe, and as well as always being in control of my mind. Because that's one main factor that I have struggles with. Sometimes, for the most part, I can stay pretty positive, but I want to get to the point where, if a negative thought comes into my mind, I'm able to, deflect it and replace it with a positive one. I'm trying to create my life around positivity, positive people, positive thoughts, positive environment. Everything that I can do to get around that stuff is great for me, as well as for you. You might want to start thinking about that for yourself. So you got to start thinking about what you really want in these areas, okay? So one thing I learned from Chris Rock in a comedy, which I thought was awesome, he said something along the lines of, there's two different types of people with money. There's rich and then there's the wealthy. They're very different. The rich people are people that are football players, basketball players, and movie stars, stuff like that. They're rich. They have a lot of money, but they're getting a paycheck from the wealthy. The wealthy are the ones who, like I said, write the paychecks for the football players, basketball players, and they're the production owners, stuff like that. I want to be wealthy, okay? And just like I said, you got to have a breakdown of how to get there. If you don't know how you're going to get there, you're just going to kind of stay stagnant as to where you're at currently and never take that next step to make it a reality. So, for the most part, that's all I have for you guys today. If you have any concerns or questions, feel free to leave a comment. If you want to join me in reading a book, I would love to, I would love to give you my number. That way, I can help you one-on-one. We can start working on, personal development stuff. I would love to help you guys out. So if you would like to start getting into personally developing yourself, feel free to leave a comment. I will get a hold of you personally. I'm not going to leave it on this video, but I do want you to get a hold of me. So you can find me on Facebook at Shane Kipper, at Instagram at Shane Kipper, YouTube. Subscribe to my page, like it, leave a comment, and then tomorrow I will just be kind of covering just a recap of everything I've gone over this week. So thank you for tuning in. I've appreciated your time, and keep following me on to day 13. So I will just see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in, and stay great.